again. Ẹ̀yin ìyá, tẹ́ ẹ bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn ọmọ yín. Ẹ sọ fún wọn, come on, protest orí burúkú kankan. If anybody come from anywhere and come and say, okay, any protest, we have to protest, and Kidika, and the Baka, and the Kuka, I am telling you, this is not a university game. Oh. Mr. Sowore, I love you so much. You can say I didn't put like. I said I love you. So I want to remove the emotion now. I don't want to be emotion on this issue. I don't want to say the truth. I will be by Yayobi. I saw how money. I do go kubeni o. Any go kubeni. Chelsea. We pay President Bola Tinubu. Continue the presidency. Who wants the presidency? Need by answers yo. Upon your answers, she wants the presidency. End bad government in Nigeria. She wants the presidency. Omo wa to the governor. Kò sí nte be se si. Kádàrá àwọn tán yàn ni. Ite náà yàn lẹ́yìn náà jẹ́. Ẹ wá gbọ́ mi. Anybody to bá ti jẹ́ political who aspire to become somebody in this country, rather, ẹ má bínú, in this country. Kò lè lead wa. Kò ní wá sọ fún pé ẹ kind of protest. What are we protesting for? Are we trying to protest so that he can become the president or what? Let's use our brain. The last time we did answers, do you know how many people, how many children are still in prison because of answers? Tí wọ́n sí ẹ̀dájọ́ ọmọ tí wọ́n sí ọkọ, ọmọ kò wọ́n síbẹ̀. Táwọn òbí wọn kò ti gbàgbé, tó ń pọ̀ àwọn sọnù, àmọ́ tó wà ní prison, ṣé mọ iye wọn? How many of them? And let me put this question to you, Mr. Sowore. I will ask you this honest question. Where is your family? Are they in Nigeria? No. Mr. Sowore, how many children? I will call them children because in Yawon, or how many people are in the prison? In the name of answers, in the name of bad governor, our government in Nigeria. See, let me tell you something. Enough is enough. As far as I'm concerned, no. As far as I'm concerned, I did not agree on any protest. I did not agree on any revolution. If we want to do revolution, that means every one of us want to. Do you understand? That means you don't have the mind of saying you want to rule us. Go and have that mind of I want to become a president. If you want to be our Moses, don't have the demand that you want to be a president. Be our hero first. When we take us out of this bad government, that was when we said, okay, who deserve this? So we deserve this. Let him be our president. I know people who don't like what I'm saying. They will say, maybe I come against Sowore. I don't come against Sowore, but I'm saying the truth. And I will continue reposting this video until you get to Sowore. Let him listen to what I'm saying. Mr. Sowore, and you know about the presidency. And so I call you. Oh, you know ambition at the presidency. I want but okay, you try. I want now oh you tossing. Everything you are fighting for now, you are fighting for yourself. Let's say the truth. This political game, we are not ready to play a political game with you, Mr. Sowore. Do you know how many of our brothers are still in the prison? Do you know how many of our sisters are still in prison? In the name of answers, you are working freely. You are working freely as a free man. Most of them are in the prison. I can probably tell you, go and check prison. Ask them to put the file. You will see them there. I want to know someone saw. Mr. Sowore, forget about, let's talk about, okay, if you want to talk about Kanu, the Igbo Kanu of Kidiko. We can talk about himself. He did many things in that place too. Do you know how many innocent souls? That man, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not from there. So, in fact, I just have to face my front. Please, if you like, let your husband come out for end anything. Come and be helping them to end anything. If you want to do any political, do your politics. Don't add it. Don't try to manipulate us. I beg. I like you. I love you. In fact, I love you. I'm tired of the people coming and deceiving us. Keep coming and deceiving us. Okay, what happened? After the answers, what happened? Now, Tinubu is our president. After the answers, what happened to us? Many people are in the prison. Many mothers lost their son in the name of answers. And what judgment? What justice do we get? If you never quiet down, Mr. Sowore, we don't want protest. If you know you want to for your political ambition, please You can get people to be on your party. You know that it's ADCO that is protesting, not Nigeria. Not Nigeria. I will keep saying it.
So you don't want protest again, you and who? So what are the solutions? No, she didn't say anything how everything is going to go. So people will condemn what the government is doing. People say, oh, stop it, it's okay, don't say that, all these things have been happening before, and what have you. Well, this lady, I can understand from the angle she's coming from, but if you are saying not for people not to protest, at least you should be able to provide solutions to the problems on ground. You cannot just say, oh, people should not protest, and you are telling us that oh, Tinubu was not the president as at that time, what happened, and you think that now that is the president. What are you trying to tell us? Because from my own feelings, I believe that she's supporting APC. She's supporting APC. What should people do with all the things going on? People should just keep quiet, because if you allow your emotions to overrule you, then you are not it's not making you to provide solutions. Because we know that these people, the people who really came out to protest during the NSAS, we know what happened. I think what she should be saying is that let people come out. You are supposed to be directing your anger to the government, because I have never seen where protest is and what they call it revolution. That was revolution. That was the reason why Buhari imprisoned or jailed or put Sowore into custody, because they turn it upside down. Revolution is trying to cause, they make it so ambiguous that that word can never be used. That word can only be used when people want to bring down the country, people want to burn down the country. No, and because we know that even in the past, and Sowore told them that time, go and get the meaning of revolution. But now, ordinary protest again. And what happened during NSAS? It was ordinary protest, peaceful one at that, and see how they turn everything to be. And that is the fear they have instilled in this kind of people, that if you protest, they will come out for you. Are police supposed to come out and be shooting people? Is that their job? Their job is to protect people, guide people as they are protesting, not allow people to go out of their way. And honestly speaking, 99% of the protests, or all the protests that people have been having, you can see that they will come out. See the crowd that came out with the Obis and the rest of them. Let's even forget about the Obi and the article that led the protest the other day. We'll have the likes of Mama P and Randy Peters and all those good people around them, that they always come together when they want to protest. Have you ever seen them going out to be breaking doors, breaking whatever? And you will see population coming out with them. Do they destroy things? Because that is what the government is always talking about, that it's going to turn violent, which is it's a lie, because they are the ones that will always organize other people to come out to counter those protests, because they don't want people to say the truth, because they want to give it a bad name. Instead of this lady to tell the government, what are the people protesting for? You are not saying whether it is right or wrong, which of course you know it is right. They are protesting for the right reasons. And all of a sudden, the soldiers, the police, or what have you, from the government, they will go there and disrupt it. Instead of you to call the government to order, let people hear their opinion, and nobody should disturb them. If anything happens to any protest, then we know that it's coming from the government. Because if government does not organize a counter protest, there's no way there will be problem in any protest that will go on. Did you hear that the people protesting were fighting each other, or they fight themselves? No, it is the same police from the government. It is the same the government that always get across to them in a negative way. Some people don't even know what they belong, unless you are telling me you are saying that they should not disturb Tinubu's government. If that is what you are saying, but if it's just ordinary fear, you are getting it wrong. The people you are supposed to show your anger, direct your anger to, are the politicians, not the protesters. How can we be blaming ourselves upon all the nonsense happening that these people have created? So unfortunate.